All right, we got a 2005 Chevy Equinox. Had to change the wheel bearing. Now this is our second time doing this. We changed the driver's side about a year ago, and we had to do the passenger side since then. We learned a lot doing this. This thing is pried in there. You're going to have a shield in behind this shield here. What you want to do is just stay away from the bolt holes right there, and you can grind anywhere else and you'll still be able to use that thing. It just holds that little wire for the ABS so it doesn't take a lot. Now, the last time we beat the shit out of this thing with a BFH, a big fucking hammer, and we barely got it out. Spent 2 hours doing it. Tonight what we did is I took a whiz wheel like this, and I cut into the metal as best I could on the wheel bearing itself, not into the housing. Now you'll see I scraped up a little bit there, but what that did is that gave me a good spot to get a chisel in behind there. I did it to all three bolt holes, so that way when I started prying it was going to do the best that it could do. Now I did use an air chisel and kind of went around and broke that off. When you start to see that metal breaking free from the knuckle, you know you're in, because that's a good sign. Then what we did is once we got the weld, basically the metal weld, not that they weld it, but just how metal does, apart, then we put in a big chisel and top on this bolt here and just started slamming that down. We saw it cracking along this knuckle and separating, but we hammered this down in there, and then from the bottom I would take a hammer and hit this lip right here. And what that did is it kind of cockeyed this where it pushed from the top, pop out from the bottom, and then we just kind of kept working it out back and forth like this until it came out. Because this is what you're fighting. You're fighting all of that gunk and all of that shit built up into that hub right there, that knuckle that's causing that thing to not open. Now, we did use PB Blaster. It's probably the best stuff out of the market. You can see it did get down in there and probably helped us out quite a bit. When said and finished, what you'll want to do is take a wire wheel, clean this up a little bit so you can get the new wheel bearing back in there, and then bolt it up. So you should be good. Good luck.